What's good, YouTube? What's good, YouTube? You guys already know the vibes, man. It's your boy, Reem. And in this video, we are going to be doing a reaction to the brand new trailer from the new eSports Boxing Club video game, man. So, I'm not even going to talk, man. Let's get into this, man. I want to see what they're talking about.
Hey everyone, it's Ash at Steel City Interactive. In this video, we're going to take you through the gameplay mechanics within ESBC. Bear in mind that none of it's final, it's still in alpha stages, and with your help and feedback, we'll continue to make improvements. So these are the items that we'll be covering in this video. Obviously, as the game progresses, we'll be dropping more development videos covering
36 punch control? That's a lot of punches. 36? Damn. I don't know.
more aspects of the game, things like referee, the clinch system, so items that aren't fully yet integrated, but this is a good starter for us to get into. So one of the standout features within
I'm not gonna lie to you guys, right? I like their energy and I like where they're going with it. I like how they are trying to make sure that before they release the game that the people are happy with it. I really believe that 2K should do that. Like 2K, you guys should like take notes, like write that down. But aside from that, graphically this looks good, especially for alpha. But let's get back into it.
ESBC is the movement system that we've developed. Here you can see David Adelaide.
I'm sorry, if you look at the bottom left hand corner, you can see like the head, and you can see like the body, like it shows like the damage. I just noticed that, like that's pretty cool.
Getting himself out of danger by throwing a nicely timed check
and you
hook.
see the beats per
That in
minute
itself
too.
is a new feature with regards to the punch control. That means you have complete freedom in terms of your fighting strategy, fighting off the front foot, back foot, and also pivoting yourself out of danger with check hooks, using the pressure of your opponent to your advantage. So within these clips you can see the physics system in action. Not every punch will be 100% accurate. Some punches will glance off arms, gloves, chest, and you can kind of see that with the jabs that have been thrown.
I like that. I like that. I like the realisticness of it. I like that. Like every punch is not gonna be 100% accurate. That's not realistic. I like the fact that sometimes it might slide off a glove when you try to go for a certain body part, or when they move their arm a certain way. I like that. So far, so good. I'm very excited. I'm not gonna lie.
Here you can see David fighting off his back foot, throwing a back foot jab and a back foot straight.
Hi guys, this is Ethan. I'm a gameplay programmer here at SCI, and I'm here to talk to you about the feint system. So the feint system can be activated by using the same button as block, but instead of holding it down, you just tap it. So you can do a feint while you're throwing a punch, while you're throwing a lunging punch. You can use it to interrupt your punch altogether and just throw a different punch completely. So you can see here in this clip that I'm throwing a leaping left hook to the body. I cancel the punch after I've done part of the animation, and I transfer into doing a left uppercut to the head. So
I like that. I think that reminds me so much of UFC, like how you could just like fake it and then throw another punch. I like that. You can keep your opponent guessing. I think that's cool as shit.
this is useful for mixing it up with your opponent so they can expect one attack from you, but you actually do a different attack instead.
I just said that.
Hi, I'm Andy Turner. I'm the art director at SCI. Thought I'd just give you a quick overview of animation systems. So our movement system was really fast and fluid. We wanted to get away from the sort of standard sort of clip-based animation where you kind of like loop clips to
Yeah, this game looks very good.
It just looks a bit robotic to me. So we've got a new system where it isn't done like that. It's much more performance based. So that's really good because when the professional boxers come in, they can just do what they do best. They know how to move. We're not telling them how to move. They do the movement based on what they would really do in a fight. We have our own motion capture studio, so that they can come in and we can just let them do their thing within certain constraints that we give them, so that we can capture the best parts of their movements, their traits, and all their punches and blocks and movesets, they're all captured here. There's no traditional animation as such, it's all motion captured.
So the
I like
adrenaline
that.
system was introduced because we wanted something more than just a stamina bar.
That's exactly what I was talking about earlier. Like they show your head and your body. You can see like the body damage and the head damage, and you can see a beats per minute. That's what I was talking about earlier. They closed it up for me. Thank you guys.
Depleting, we wanted there to be the element of really going after a fighter if you think they're in trouble, or if you just want to get them out quickly. So what the adrenaline system does is once your heart rate reaches a certain BPM, your stamina will max out. But as you can see here, the downside to that is your maximum stamina reduces significantly. There's also a cooldown timer on this, so you have to really pace your fights, otherwise you could end up being gassed out after 3 or 4 rounds.
I like that. I like that. So that way you can't just come out just. I like that. It got to be calculated. It got to be strategic. I like that.
So the counter punch system works really well with the movement, as well as the range of punches available, whether it's front foot, back foot, or to the side. So we've done away with mini games in ESBC.
Thank you.
This corner scene is
Yeah, I'm not sure if anybody watching this has ever played like Fight Night, but like back in the day when we was in like the corner with our cut man, we had to play these annoying as mini games where you just gotta like it was annoying. You gotta just swipe your eye, you gotta swipe the cuts. It was annoying. I mean, for me personally, it was annoying. I'm not sure if anybody has ever experienced it, but like the mini games. But for me personally, it was fucking annoying.
still very early in terms of what's going to be shown, but essentially the quality of your corner team will determine how much you recover. So we wanted fight stances to really make a difference in terms of what you decide to have for your fighter. As an example, the Philly shell will block certain body punches, so rather than you having to always press block to block a certain type of punch, you can let your stance do some of that for you.
I like that.
Each stance will have a pro and a con to balance things out.
Oh, I like that.
We'll be releasing a
I like that. The fact that certain stances will actually block the punch because your arm is there. How many times have you guys ever played a fighting simulator game in which the punch goes through your arm? I know I have, and it pisses me off. And the fact that they're fixing that is like mind-blowing for me right now. It's crazy.
career mode video in the future, but here are a few aspects that we can share in this video. So this is the promoter screen. This is where you'll sign with the promoter for a certain number of fights. The promoter aspect is important within the career mode because it will determine how fast you can climb the rankings table, how quickly you can get a world title shot, your popularity, and also when you're negotiating a fight.
I just want to go back to that for a second. Like if you see it got negotiation skills, financial benefit, ranking, social, all that plays a factor, and I think that's pretty cool. They're adding a lot of depth to their career mode, and a lot of boxing games back when I was playing them, we didn't have any depth in our career modes, if we even had a career mode at all. So the fact that they're going through all of this and adding all of this, like all the little things to this game, I think it's gonna be a very great game. But I'm really here for the online play, if I'm being honest. I don't really care for the offline stuff.
So the negotiation screen is impacted by your promoter, everything from the percentage split through to whether the fight is at home or away. Things like the training camp is in your control. That'll impact your finances. But we've also added a few gameplay elements, such as having injury insurance should you get injured or should the opponent get injured in the lead up to the fight.
I wonder what happens when you get injured. I've never played a game in which you can get injured and it affects you in the career mode. That might be, I don't know, that might be crazy. I might try this career mode out, if I'm being honest. That's crazy.
There's also a rematch clause, but whether you're ranked higher or lower than the fight that you're going for, will determine the chances of success. So this is the opponent statistics screen. Once your fight negotiation has been successful, you can go and check out your opponent's stats, but what's available will be determined by how good your coach is. So if you have a high ranked coach who has skills in the areas that are required, then you'll be able to see your opponent's strengths and weaknesses and his ratings. So you need to have a good coach to be able to see your opponent's statistics. So we hope you've enjoyed this video. We hope it's given you more of an insight into how
they added a lot of depth to the career mode. I think it's going to be a great game.
ESBC plays. As I said at the start, everything you've seen is in alpha. We know there's some funky things happening in the game right now. We've got to work on environments, crowd, the character models, the punches, the movement, everything. So nothing's final, but hopefully it's given you a good indication with regards to the direction we're heading. Thank you for watching, and keep an eye out on our social media channels for the launch of the next ESBC fighter announcement show.
I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I'm impressed. It looks really good. I like the fact that they're taking the time out to add like so much, and they're taking the time out to get our feedback. So I want to give mine. Like I said, I think the game is going to be phenomenal. I definitely plan on buying this game day one. Only thing I'm hoping for is that the online is going to be good. That's all I really care about. I'm not really buying this to play this offline, but I may try the career mode because career mode looks pretty good. But I'm just hoping that the online is going to be good, and hopefully they give us some information on the online soon. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section of this video. Are you guys interested in this game? Are you guys excited? Could this game be the new Fight Night successor? Let me know in the comment section down below. You guys already know the vibes. It's your boy Reem, and I'm seeing you guys in the next video. Side note, this is my first ever like boxing content on this channel. Just throwing that out there. That'd be good.